Russian President Vladimir Putin is in Beijing for a two-day state visit to China. The trip kicked off with Putin and Chinese leader Xi Jinping praising the relationship between their countries. Putin also thanked China for trying to solve the war in Ukraine. I want to bring in now Mary Ilyushina for this. She is a reporter for The Washington Post. So, Mary, what does Putin hope to accomplish in China?
Well, for Putin, it's a very important kind of first foreign trip. He just secured his fifth term in a presidential election earlier this spring, which Western leaders said was neither free nor fair. But what he's trying to showcase here is that he has powerful allies. He can survive this war even without the West, with all these export controls and sanctions that have been imposed. And it's important for him to keep this cooperation with China going because it remains one of the biggest partners of Russia, especially when it comes to economy, but also in terms of obtaining some of the material for his troops that are fighting in Ukraine right now.
Well, I want to ask you about Xi and Putin signing a joint statement deepening their partnership that was signed today. Is this just performative? Is it significant in a particular way?
In many ways, it repeats the language of all the previous joint statements that they've signed.
Right.
They're meeting, I think, for the second time in 7 or 8 months. So they always underscore, I think Xi calls Putin his forever friend. And there's a lot of this language that essentially decodes as we have a very kind of business-like relationship that benefits both of us. And we want to continue sort of on that route. I think in a way, it's both optics and some pragmatism altogether. But I think this particular trip for Putin is very important because he domestically also projects to the Russian people that Russia is not isolated. It has a very powerful friend that they're going to have for a long time.
Mary, I mentioned that Putin thanked China for their efforts in Ukraine. Talk to us about the lack of movement that's actually happening on that front, and give our viewers a little bit more context for understanding Putin's comments.
Sure. Russia keeps repeating that that it's not kind of rejecting a conversation with Ukraine regarding peace, but that peace obviously is unacceptable to Ukraine for multiple reasons, but mainly because Putin wants to keep the lands that Russia's occupied in the past 2 years. And politically, that's unacceptable for President Vladimir Zelensky. So there is really no point of rapprochement here happening because this is just a non-starter for Ukraine. China also authored this very vague peace deal, to kind of bring Ukraine to the table. That is, again, a not very viable option. So far, there's kind of a deadlock in that sense. But Russia tries to kind of portray it as they're keeping an open door, but it's Ukraine that is not willing to negotiate. Well, in fact, the offer that Russia is bringing is essentially cessation of about 25% of Ukraine territory.
All right, Mary Ilyushina, thank you.